guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video we're going to be looking at Trello.com. It's a free website for organization, for basically doing what you do best on YouTube or any other projects that you might have. I particularly use it for my YouTube content and organization. I got this idea from Tim Schmoyer, and I will link his video below, how he uses his Trello completely for free. It's a free membership, and how he uses it to organize his content creation and capturing his ideas, and also collaborating and working with his team members. I don't have a team. I am me, myself, and I. So I use Trello exclusively for myself to capture new ideas for my YouTube content, and also to move my my projects along on each of the videos, and through my editing process and thumbnail creation, etc. So to go on Trello, just go on Trello.com and go ahead and register for free. It's absolutely a free program. There's no membership. I'm not sure if there's some extra subscription that you can maybe sign up for if you have a large team and you want to do a lot of collaboration. There might be an extra fee, but to be a solo content creator, just do a free account for now. You will be welcomed with the first basic welcome board, which is this one right here that I'm showing you. I went ahead and already created a YouTube content board, and you can go ahead and customize your name and your background and everything else that you need to do. You create a new board. If you don't want to use the welcome board, you just create a new board and name it the same way I did for this. I won't go through that because it's very, very easy to do. And let me just click on my YouTube content board, and let's get into it to show you exactly how I progress through my content creation. So the first thing I do is to create an idea, a YouTube idea. I go ahead and put something on the board here, and this is a brain dump. I just basically, very easy, you add a card here, and you just say, let's say, my new YouTube, how do you spell, I can't spell, YouTube idea here. And just hit the enter button, and that's it. It just captures it, and it goes down and is ready for your next card. So these are called cards, and they are very customizable. I go ahead and have little labels, colored labels, beside each of my cards to further let myself know what type of category I want this to be. So for example, let's say I want it to be a food category. I've got food, software, beauty. I don't have anything for red yet, but I've got blog and I've got health. So let's say this is going to be a food one. I would go ahead and click on food, and then it would change that and put a little colored indication to indicate that that video that I'm about to create will be food related. If I want to go ahead and create a new label, let's say I don't have anything here, I would just say create new label, and I would pick a color. Let's just go for black here, and then I can name it. Let's just say, shopping. Let's just say shopping. And that's how easy that is. And then I hit the create button, and it would add that in there, and I can go ahead and edit my labels. And let's see, I can go ahead and I think I can delete this one. I'm not sure. I think I might have to get into the actual edit to do that. So let's click on edit, and hang on guys, there you go, double click on it to get to the edit. Here are my labels, so I can go ahead and let's say click on this one and remove it by unchecking it. Here you go, uncheck that, and then all of a sudden it just has my shopping there. I can add further descriptions under my idea. Let's see, this will be a shopping video at my local farmer market. Good enough. You can go ahead and drag and drop or attach any files that you need, such as let's say you could do some pictures or anything like that. I don't normally use this. There's a checklist that you can go ahead and add an item. For example, take picture of apple, and then you can say take picture of inside of grocery store, etc., etc. You get the idea. And as you complete your tasks, you can go ahead and click the check button here, and that means that you've done it. You can write additional comments. Of course, there's other things that you can do. You can go ahead and move and copy it or archive it. You can put a due date on it. Let's say, oh, I'm gonna want it by the end of this week. So let's just say that. And then we'll change the time to 11 a.m. just for grins and giggles. And then save that, and it will give me a due date. So it will go ahead and let me know that I need to get this done by that time. When I am done filling all of this out, I just hit the X at the top, and it will put the little due date over there. It'll say that I have 2 items on my checklist, and I have not completed any of them, so 0 out of 2. So it's a great visual, absolutely wonderful visual item on how to do this. Now, to add a one of these lists quickly, you would just go ahead, and I just had to scroll over because I ran out of screen room here, but it's very easy to add a list. You just click on add a list, and let's just say, I don't know, posted items. I'll just say something like that, save it, and then all of a sudden you have that as your next drop down, and you can go ahead and add your cards. You can also drag and drop your cards to any one of the lists. So for example, let's just say I've done with this and it has been shot. I would go ahead and, whoop, sorry about that. I would go ahead and grab it and then just drag it over to has been shot. Once I know this has been shot and everything's good, obviously I'd go through some of my checklists and other descriptions in here. Then when I'm ready to go ahead and edit it, I'd move it over, and so on and so forth. I would just keep dragging it to the right until I can see on my board that everything has been accomplished and everything has been done. Everything is saved immediately. There is no save button. As you're doing your changes, it will just automatically remember this and capture it. So if you log out of Trello or you go on a different site, as soon as you log back in, your latest changes are captured, and you can go right back to using it the way that you want. So let me see if there's anything else that I missed on showing you guys. There is a menu. Hang on a second. There's a show menu, so let's go ahead and look at that. You can invite other people to collaborate with you. You can certainly, and I think it goes by email, so you can go ahead and do that. You can filter your cards if you're needing to find something very quickly. I'm not sure what power-ups are. They might be some additional things that you put on there if you want to look at, calendars or Google Drives or anything there. I think those are plugins. They have stickers. This is something, I don't know, I haven't used it yet, but you can basically grab a sticker and put it on here to signify things, I guess more of a visual, especially if you're collaborating with other members of your team. You can go ahead and they could probably issue a thumbs up or a thumbs down or a star, anything they want to do as far as giving you a visual that they have gone through the process. And let's just go back here on show menu, go here. And then it'll give you more where you can go ahead and do your settings, your labels. You can archive certain items and copy a board, things like that. And then you have a direct link to this board that you can go. Like right now it's private, only visible to members on the board. So this link is completely private. You send that link by email or however you want to post it to your team members and give them access, and they can go ahead and privately work on this board without, you know, other people seeing it or anything like that. It's not out there in the big cloud, so no one else will see it unless you give them permission. So I think that's about it. You can go ahead and play around with this if you want. I found this very, very helpful. Honestly, I really do find it very helpful, and you know, just working through my projects and everything, it's just one of these things where it's just a little tool to help you along, especially if you're a content creator. But obviously you can use this for other things, any other projects that you have at work or in your personal life. If you're going through, let's say, a remodeling of your home or job search, you can certainly use it for job search, create your lists, and you know, move companies along on a board, on a list. You know, did you apply to them? Did you send them a resume? Have they responded? Have you had a phone interview, or have you had a in-person interview? I could see this totally being very helpful for those looking for jobs. Anyway, thank you so much for being with me today, and I hope that you found this video helpful, and I hope that you subscribe and give it a big fat thumbs up for me, because I really appreciate it. It does help my rankings. And I do put up videos on software and software tutorials. Of course, I also do some health videos and other videos, so please subscribe, because I always have some valuable videos that I hope are of value to you. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.